ESFTE, Africa. Power, truth, insight.
Every democracy asks its citizens to obey the law, but democracy rarely asks a more important question. Why should they? Now, the answer lies in one of political science's most influential theories called the social contract. Now, what we know about the social contract is that it is not a document, a physical document that citizens sign. It is a philosophical theory explaining why governments exist and what makes their authority legitimate. At its core, it argues that individuals voluntarily surrender certain freedoms in exchange for security, order, and protection of their rights. Now, to understand this idea, political philosophers imagined a state of nature, a hypothetical society without government, laws, or political authority. For Thomas Hobbes, life in the state of nature would be chaotic. He argued that people would constantly compete for survival, making life solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. To escape this condition, people agreed to establish a powerful government capable of maintaining peace and security. Now, John Locke disagreed in his second treatise of government, where he argued that people naturally possess the rights to life, liberty, and property. Government exists not to create those rights, but to protect them. If it consistently fails to do so, citizens have the right to withdraw their consent and replace it through constitutional means. You know what we are going to delve into in November. And then Jean-Jacques Rousseau offered another perspective in the social contract, where he argued that legitimate government derives its authority from the general will, the collective interest of society. Now, citizens are not simply governed, they participate in creating the laws they obey. These ideas continue to shape modern constitutional democracies, including South Africa. The Constitution establishes government as accountable to the people, subject to the rule of law and limited by constitutional supremacy. Democratic elections, judicial oversight, and public participation all reflect the principle that political authority depends on legitimacy rather than absolute power. The social contract also imposes responsibilities on both sides. Government must govern lawfully, transparently, accountably, while citizens participate in democracy, respect the Constitution, and uphold the rights of others. When governments abuse power or citizens disengage from democratic processes, the contract begins to weaken. Trust declines, institutions lose legitimacy, and democracy becomes more fragile. Ultimately, the social contract reminds us that democracy is not simply about elections. It is about an ongoing agreement between citizens and the state, one built on rights, responsibilities, accountability, and public trust. I'm Kananelo Seemahale, and you've been watching the special edition desk only on SFTB Network.
Lagi